Hey folks, I am on my walk looking at tracks. There's a lot of tracks. See, the camp road is here. The bog is out there. There are mouse tracks, coyote tracks. Coyote have been all through my yard, my driveway, all around my coops. When I go for my walks, I carry two forms of light. I have my big flashlight. Well, I'm trying to hold on. There's my headlamp, and this here, that flashlight right there, Harbor Freight. I've got a couple of them. So I was walking and listening to Squirrel Teresa at Old Ways Gardening and Prepping, her live, while I walked, and then I lost reception. So no reception, I can't watch videos, right? But I can record them and then load them up. So that's what I'm doing. Figured I'd bring you on a walk with me. I can tell that I'm not quite over the bug that I had, because I shouldn't be this winded for the half hour or so that I've been walking. I shouldn't be, but apparently I am, so that's all right. I am walking the camp road, and places like this is pretty slippery. So, and right there. So I'm gonna walk where the predators are walking, right? Predators are smart. They don't like to trip and fall either. This is part of a limb that came off from that big old pine tree right there. It's cold out, folks. That battery is going down pretty fast. Once it gets down to a certain point, it tends to dim pretty fast. So I'll just probably make a loop right here and head back, even though I've got my headlamp. I like to have two functional lights on me at all times, especially when I'm walking and I've got company. Oh, that's Cousin Shay. Hey!
Hey,
What you doing? Oh, hey, baby.
just sitting back from Anita's.
I thought you went to... You didn't have me set your coops up.
I forgot.
Oh my God, Shay.
I know. And when I was driving out, I saw fox tracks all the way down my driveway. So.
Yeah, I was following coyote
Could have
tracks
been
right here.
coyote, but
Well, they're pretty big,
no, I think these
and
are
the
fox.
space is too far for a fox.
Yeah, no, I meant in my driveway. I think they must have been fox. They're not that big, or a cat.
Yeah,
But I didn't get out and look. But yeah, we just
cat as in wildcat.
of some kind. Yeah, I didn't get out and look. Just they were smaller tracks, but yeah, we just had our Christmas party, so.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm exhausted. I've been there. I picked Sylvia up.
I saw you go by this morning.
Yeah, I had to go to the store and get some gas, and I had to pick up Sylvia, and so
Yeah.
I've been gone all day.
Yeah, well, I won't hold you up. I was just going out for a walk.
I figured.
Going out for a walk, looking at the predator tracks.
21 degrees. It's chilly.
21?
Yep.
I thought I saw 14.
21 on my car.
Oh, well, get down the valley. Sit there for a minute.
Yeah, it'll be 20 below.
Yeah, no, it's not 20 below.
Feel like it.
All right.
All right, I'll see you later.
Yeah, I was just going to go around those rocks there and head back. Getting tired, getting late.
All right.
How do I want to ride, Shay? This is my cousin Shay. She's been gone all day. They finished their, I think she said Christmas exchange. And so she's just getting back. I didn't know she was still gone, or I would have closed her coop up for her. And she said that there's some sort of track in her driveway. She thought it was cat. So I'm just going to use my headlamp, I guess. So she thought she saw cat tracks. I asked her if they were wild, or there's nobody that has cats in here except for Sister Barb, and that's been an inside cat all its life. So it has to be either a cat that came from somewhere, a domestic cat, or a bobcat, or a fisher cat. I don't know what she meant by cat. So, yeah, I don't know. They haven't been in my yard. There are fisher here, for sure. There are mink. There's pine martens, the weasels, bobcats, coyote, red fox, gray fox, and then we have the owls. The big owl that takes a lot of my birds, and has taken a lot of my birds over the years, is the great horned owl. And believe it or not, a great horned owl killed 3 of my... I shouldn't be this winded for... I'm walking downhill, for crying out loud. I don't know where I was. A great horned owl has taken, in the past, 3 adult, full-sized, full-grown geese. So they definitely will kill geese. And I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. And there's the bog out there. There has been 3 adult eagles here, but there is 1 huge, and everyone that has seen it has commented on how big this eagle is. When I saw it, I'm like, I don't know what that is. That's way too big to be an eagle. And I know eagles are huge. I do know that. But this was standing on the bog about 35 yards from where I'm standing here on the ice. And I went by and I'm like, what did I just see? So I backed my vehicle up, and there it sat. And the head on, because it's white, right? Bald eagles are not a small bird. And the head is white, right? This head, it looked like a soccer ball. It looked that big, folks. And everybody that's seen it says they can't believe how big of an eagle that is. And I thought it was just me, but I've heard that from several people. So my birds definitely aren't safe. I've seen some fascinating things here, and my cousin Shay, like I've said before, has told me, and I've told her what I've seen. She goes, you need a GoPro on your head at all times, because I do. I see the damnedest things. Not too long ago, I was coming out of my sister Barb's driveway, and something caught my eye. I was driving my vehicle, and something caught my eye out to the right of me, passenger side up. So I just kind of glanced up there, and I saw this partridge tumbling head over heels, literally tumbling head over heels, and it was going to go right in the road in front of me. And I'm watching it, and as it come closer, it was descending, and I'm like, what am I seeing? And then it barely missed the hood of my vehicle, and it landed on my side of the road, which is the driver's side of the road, which is, Camp Road is a 1-lane road. And so I'm like, what am I seeing? So I stopped, rolled down my window, and right there was a partridge on its back. Its head was tucked under the back, so it was belly up, and it was doing what they call the death quiver. It was already dead. It was just quivering, and then it just stopped quivering, and the partridge was laying there just as it landed, dead. So I picked it up, and I looked it all over, and I saw one bead of blood, and it was on its neck, on the side of its neck. So I'm not sure if a predator had it and let it go, dropped it as it was flying. I did not see a predator. I did not see an owl or a hawk or anything. Or it was flying and it ran into a branch, and the branch tore a hole in the side of its neck, and that's what caused it to tumble. I'm not really sure how that bird ended up the way it did. But it didn't have any other marks on it, and it was a fresh kill. So I threw it on top of my vehicle hood and drove up to my cousin Shay's, and she saw it. She noticed it right away, and she had a smile on her face, and she doesn't care for partridge, but my sister and my stepdad do, and they eat breakfast together. So I got the partridge meat and cleaned it all up and put it in a baggie and brought it up, and they had that for breakfast the next morning. So that's just one of the things that I've seen, that when you tell people, they just look at you like, yeah, right? Some of the other things I could tell you folks that, and I'm not going to, because not that I don't trust you guys, and I don't think that you're going to judge me. It's not because of that. It's because I do. I see the damnedest things, and my eyes don't play tricks on me, folks. And I'm pretty rational, and I'm pretty sure what I see. And sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes you just see movement. Sometimes you just hear certain things, and you just kind of brush it off like, well, that could have been a tree grinding together or whatnot. But there's some things that you see it, and you saw it, and you saw it clearly, or you hear it, and there's nothing in nature that sounds like that, or you hear it and see it at the same time together, and you know what you are seeing, you know what you are hearing, you just don't know what you are seeing and what you are hearing. So I just keep my mouth shut. There's nothing here that bothers me. Obviously, I feel very comfortable walking through the woods at dark. I feel very comfortable outside after dark. I'm not fearful. There's nothing here that's going to harm me. And I'm pretty comfortable. As comfortable as walking this camp road or the trails or setting my compass and going right straight through the woods, daylight or dark.